say goodbye one last time.
We here to honor the life of a beautiful young man. The New Orleans community is hurting. And we're hurting because we lost a loved one. While everybody else is tearing their communities apart, we are coming together.
Given all that's going on in the country right now, especially with law enforcement, we showed in this city that we can stand amongst the community and not have them feel like we're, a problem.
When it comes to Officer Holloway, he lived his life.
Yes.
The same way he lost it. Fighting
Yes.
to protect the safety of all of us on the streets.
When we have an incident like this, it really touches home because we're just all one big family. The community is one. And just to be there for him and his family meant a lot to me.
I'd just like to thank all of you for coming out and showing the love and support for my child. That was my baby boy. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it
So, we are going for a male that has amputated his finger. What? Yeah, and the caller stated that it is currently spurting blood. What? Yeah.
Oh, says you got his finger caught in a door.
How do you slam your finger up in a door?
I don't know.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
When we arrive at the apartment complex, the fire department is trying to get into the residence. The guy won't open the door.
He's having drugs again.
Sir,
It's the fire department. I need a mess. Let us check you out.
I had to come over here. His finger's up.
where was it?
Oh, his finger was stuck. The patient's neighbor from across the hall had accidentally slammed his door on the patient's finger and severed it.
Oh, yeah, right here. That's what I said. It's fine.
Like it's not. The patient had locked himself in his apartment. They say he appears to be intoxicated. I mean, he could be not opening it because he's laying there bleeding or is now in shock. You don't know.
Glenn, you gotta open the door for us, pal.
He's got the top of me.
What?
Wait a minute.
We finally hear him, so now we at least know that he's conscious. And it doesn't sound like he's in too much distress. It really just sounds like he's angry.
We're not leaving until we at least take a look at your finger, man. Yes. I got the end of his finger in my
Hey, can you come open the door?
Can I see the tip of the finger? There's a certain time frame in order to reattach something like a finger. I mean, it's severed pretty clean. Mr. Glenn, I had the tip of your finger. We might be able to put it back on. What did he say?
Wow.
That's not what he said.
There it is. Hey, Mr. Glenn.
Hey, buddy.
There you go. Keep it above your heart.
I have the end of your finger, so we can take it to the hospital and get it put back on. Yeah, we can. I have the end of it. It's very clean cut.
Let me see that hand, buddy. I'll cover it up for you a little bit, all right?
He slammed the door on me.
Oh, man. You're gonna be all right. That's the good thing.
And there's 3 tours in Vietnam.
So how you make it through two tours of Vietnam, you said?
3 tours in
3 tours.
Vietnam.
With all your extremities, and you get your finger cut off on a door. There's your finger. You want to hold on to it? Don't drop it, okay? And don't take it out. Yeah. As long as it's not the middle finger, we're good.
Life is all about the stories.
Anytime we get a 34S, like, kind of just raises the hair on the back of your neck a little bit. Yeah, that's 3220 there, clear. Then when you find out it's a 15-year-old, I just think, like, what could this kid be caught up in to get shot? Who that? Hello, man. Hello. 3220 patient contact. Come on. Stand up on your good leg, my friend. You can see that you've been shot to the lower leg. Baby, we're gonna take care of your baby, all right? 15 years old. Did you see what shot you?
Well, it was somebody over there.
Well, you cool some blood. Just say you've been banged up. I hope this is your first and only time. We're gonna take care of him, baby. Everything looks good, all right? We'll tie you on there good and tight, huh? See what we're working with and then redress it, okay? All right. Is it through and through? Oh, yeah, it is. Through and through, right there. He had it through and through, so that means that it traversed a very small amount of muscle in his leg. That means there's no major damage, there's no major bleeding, nothing like that that could jeopardize his life. All right, so tell me, you was in the street when it happened? No, he's on the sidewalk. He's on the sidewalk. All right. I heard it. Let's go get those shorts and stuff off just to make sure. You feel a big stick, man. I gotta do this, all right, man? I'm gonna keep your drawers on, but I gotta look at everything else. So you sure you wasn't shot anywhere else, right? Yeah. Nothing in your chest, nothing in your stomach, there. There you go, man. Good job. He was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. It's frustrating knowing that you could do everything right for your kid, raise him right, and yet he could be in the wrong place and catch a bullet. So it's kind of scary. Mama, let me put you in a captain seat, all right? Come on. Oh, you look familiar, yeah.
I know. My daughter got asthma.
I transported one of them before. I knew you looked familiar. I knew it.
It all just came rushing back to me.
So you like dolls, huh?
I remember her daughter was a patient that was sick.
You didn't bring a doll to keep you company while you going to the hospital?
Titus and I carried stuff in the truck for kids, and we had given her a little Barbie doll. I just remember the whole call.
There you go, honey bun. That's cute.
I could just see it on her face that she was happy it was Titus and I there to take care of her family here.
All right, man. Take care, man. Well, y'all just having a rough go at it this year, huh? How's y'all's little neighborhood right there? Y'all get a lot of this stuff right there? You know what, though, baby? You're so lucky. He's lucky. I mean, we should all be thankful, to be honest with you. All right, man, take it out.
This kid, he's tweeting, he's all on Facebook, holding your leg and still got the iPhone. That's good stuff, bro. Man, this generation, you know, the first thing you want to do when you get shot is you want to tweet. Hey, man, these kids today, you know, you gotta love them.
Julie. Hello, darling.
Hey.
Nick and I get called to a bicyclist struck by a vehicle, and it's well known that people tend to travel very fast late at night in that area. So we kind of expected it to be really bad. Should be right over here.
Yep. Nah. Oh, she's on the ground.
Ow. As we're pulling past an obviously damaged truck and bicycle, we can see a female laying on the ground.
She's moving, so that's a good thing.
At first glance, she appears to be okay. But as soon as I got out of the truck, all right, baby, don't move, okay? I immediately noticed her entire calf muscle was basically gone. We get a call from a bicyclist truck. I can honestly say this is probably one of the worst leg injuries I've seen in my career. She's missing half the back of her leg.
Hey, sweetie, we're gonna take care of you, okay?
All right, baby, don't move, okay?
You remember everything that happened? No? What's your name? Stacy?
Nick recognized that she needed to be kind of soothed at that point, which gives me the room to get this extremity splinted.
All right, Stacy, we're gonna take care of it.
She's waving around this injured leg in ways that she could cause further damage. Why don't you come here? You want to grab that?
Listen. Your leg's broken, okay? We gotta straighten it out to make sure you don't lose it, okay? So you gotta be tough and strong for me right now, all
That's
right?
it, baby. The worst part's over.
Just relax. You gotta put it in. Listen, put your arms on your chest. I gotta put you on this board, all right?
Please, give me something.
Baby, I can't give you anything right now.
Oh my God, please.
I don't want to see anyone in pain, but I need to get her in the back of the truck. I need to know what her vital signs are, because there are parameters that I need them to be within so that I can give her this pain medicine.
Oh my God, please give me something.
All right, look, now. Does any of this hurt?
Yes.
All right, your leg or your back?
Oh,
Can you wiggle your toes on your left foot?
no, I can't move it at all.
All right.
Okay, honey, I need to take your blood pressure, okay, so we can give you some pain medicine. Okay.
All right, that's my girl.
If she was hit hard enough to cause this much damage to her leg, I want to know what other kind of injury she has.
Do you feel that? No, you can't feel that at all? Okay.
Relax that arm right there, okay?
Oh my God.
Does your belly hurt at all? It hurts up here when I push it?
Yeah.
She is very tender when I push on it, and that makes me suspect internal bleeding. So she's got really bad upper quadrant pain.
32. Show us around, T-Rig.
University Med Control, 33-year-old female patient, pedestrian struck by a vehicle. Left lower extremity is completely mangled, obvious fracture. She's got huge avulsion with exposed muscle tissue bone. We do that maybe 5 minutes. The main thing I'm worried about at this time is making sure that we get her to the hospital before the damage to her leg is irreparable, or before that internal bleeding has gone too far. All right, baby, I'm about to give you some pain medicine now, okay? Take some slow deep breaths. You're doing good. This is the type of patient whose injuries could potentially be fatal to her. You okay?
Yes.
We're almost to the hospital, okay? We'll be there in about... In your chest? Okay. All right. take you out now, all right? Okay. She has a long road ahead of her, but we can hope for the best. You know, she's in the best hands possible. She's at our trauma center.
Got a pulse back in that old foot.
Really?
Yep.
Good.
So she's gonna get some blood, go up to surgery, and. Oh. Yep.
Keely, come here. How was Officer Howley's vigil?
It was nice. It was like Mardi Gras. It was just filled with people. It was giving me chills talking about it.
That was my boy, man.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah,
he's a nice guy.
He used to kick it with everybody.
Everybody knew him.
I mean, and that dude was just like cool as a fan. You know what I mean?
He really was like the people's cop.
Yes.
You know,
He knew
was-
everybody in his district.
and everybody respected him, no matter if they were gangsters or thugs or grandma and grandpa. Everybody respected him because he respected everybody else.
It's so sad, man. Like, that dude was family.
Yeah. You know, this Saturday,
It's a funeral.
yeah, there's going to be hundreds of people out there. You know, pass the word, let all the fire and police know, and just come out as one and come out as a community and just celebrate his life.
Yeah.
Sad week.
We had some good times around here.
We were patrolling in the 5th District and doing proactive work as normal. My days as a young pup, going down this street full of people. They wouldn't even get out the street, especially on this block. Normally when we patrol, you know, we always wolf pack, meaning we stay together. I observed 2 of our officers stopping a guy for possible curfew violation.
What the?
One officer jumped out the vehicle and tried to grab the guy off a bicycle because he was ignoring their commands. The guy complied at first, and then he did the old move that they always do.
Oh, he's trying to run, 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 he's trying to run.
As soon as they comply and you relax a little, they take off.
He's trying to run, fight, he fight. Get him, push him up.
Oh. What the? He and I were patrolling in the 5th District. I observed 2 of our officers stopping a guy for possible curfew violation.
Oh, he's trying to run, 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 fight, he fight. Get him, push up. Let's go, baby. Get him, push up.
Once that kid took off, man, he was fast.
That boy ran out of shoes, bro.
We saw him start getting tired. At that point, when they get tired, they normally go off in the block and try to hide.
Well, we got all out perimeter. About 3-4 man deep.
But we real familiar with the 5th District because most of us are from there. So we were able to set up a perimeter real fast, and we know he didn't get out that block.
Next block, get hold up the block.
When I see a guy run like that, I know it's either 3 things. Either he wanted, he has a gun on him, or he has drugs on him.
He's up there. He's a corner 3 or 4 houses.
Woodrow, what do you think got him at? You want to move to that area?
He's up down. He kind of cut through. I'm near the corner. I hear him moving around. He's back here.
You went in that back door you went down, there's a chain link fence. There's a number of Russian boys. After Hurricane Katrina, it developed a lot of places for people to hide. Some of the houses are still abandoned. You have a lot of overgrown vegetation.
When I hit this corner, I heard chain, I heard brush, and I heard nothing
So
else.
you probably land back down here.
Yeah.
Bro, we got it form a 3 and go in there, bro. We know he had to be either on the side of this abandoned house or underneath it.
Check by the porch. Hold up.
We're gonna check under this house right quick.
He's right here. Hey, let me see your damn hands. You better come from out. Follow this stairs. You coming out on the side. Coming out on the side.
Now look under the house with my flashlight. At that point, that's why I spotted this land still between the brick underneath the house.
Put your hands on your back right now. Behind your back. Couple of them. I didn't do nothing wrong.
So we got cold food.
Cold food.
Oh, that's what he had right there?
No, that's weed, boy. What's weed? I see them pop things next to it.
You know, snap pops?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that is now? Yeah. They found marijuana on it. They weren't worth it, bro. That's a summons, bro. You go home, bro. You know, you could have been issued a summons and given them 7 days to appear in court. But he took the hard way. You want to get out and run, hide under an abandoned house. Right now you're going to jail for something stupid that you could have went home. It ain't worth it, bro. You got to make better decisions as a man, right?
You want to bring it to the
I do fast, bro. Need to be around somebody high school track team.
$10,490. 69-year-old man fell on his head. You know, fall is the leading cause of trauma for elderly. You know that.
I do now.
Right.
See there, you can learn something from anybody.
Hey, how you doing, babe? What's going on?
My dad, 69, soon to be 70 on Friday.
Right. Is he conscious? Is he talking? Is he alert?
He is alert.
Right.
My dad's very stubborn.
So he ain't gonna wanna go,
This
right?
is not the first time this has happened. And my mom, they just celebrated 45 years of marriage.
That's awesome.
And his birthday is Friday.
Oh,
Well,
nice.
wait. While y'all are here, he doesn't know this, but we have a surprise party for him Friday, so I need the man to live.
All right. All right, so that's all I gotta do is make sure he lives. That's pretty easy. I'm gonna do the full treatment on
And
it.
then nothing wrong with it.
Here's what I want to do. I want to know what you remember and what happened.
I tripped. And I couldn't catch myself. And I took a hit all the way to the door.
Okay.
Hit my head.
On the door?
Yeah, on the door in the wrong.
Did you lose consciousness?
No.
If you pass out and fall, then that could mean that you had a cardiac issue as a result of precursors to a stroke. If you trip and fall, that's fine. We all trip. Were you able to get yourself up off the floor?
I could have if they wouldn't have been bothering me.
You know what? You got a lot of people here that care about you, so they just want to make sure we're just gonna check your blood pressure and stuff like that. If that's all right with you,
I'm cool.
and we'll get out your hair. He knows what happened. He didn't want us there. I think us being there embarrassed him more than anything.
He's hard-headed.
We all hard-headed.
All right, man, your heart looks good. I checked the blood pressure, I checked the sugar. 22-year-old man right there for all his vitals.
Tell him that. He'll never go to the hospital. I have to kill him to get him out of here.
Everything looks pretty good.
Am I well enough to run away from home?
Can't run from your wife.
We just celebrated 45 years of marriage.
Whoa, congratulations.
45 years, I'm about to celebrate 10. And I feel like I made it. Like I'm somebody after 10.
Get out
So,
before it's too late.
Oh, man.
y'all all right. I love running calls with people that are just happy that we're there and respectful, and it's like going to take care of my family. You call us if you need us, okay?
And y'all probably know my husband, Eric, who's a police officer.
As we were leaving, the patient's daughter talked about her husband had worked with Officer Holloway.
So, how is your husband with Holloway? I mean,
He works with him.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, works with him in the project unit.
You would never think that he would be related to this random call that we go on, and then here's, one of his co-workers' wives talking about him with us.
I mean, it's sad.
It's sad.
You can see the reach that Officer Holloway had through the community. And, you look at guys like that, and that's really who we all strive to be like.
Holloway getting shot. That is sad.
Hey, up.
Right.
That's what I think.
And it's not a rap out, man. He really, shot the police. Like, killed the police.
It's a whole different game when one gets shot or when one gets killed. And that's what I can't live with. Man, it's got kids and family, been on a job, serving the community, all that stuff. Killing somebody in cold blood is not something I can even wrap my head around.
Right.
People that are willing to kill a police officer, that's a whole next level crazy, that's a whole next level criminal. People that kill a uniformed police officer will kill any of us.
All right.
Unknown female, they believe she's having a heart attack in the parking lot. 3232 MGT.
Where are we going?
Up there, look.
We get a call for a heart attack in progress. Fire department were already on scene before we got there. They gave us a heads up on her heart history. She's had 4 heart attacks at a very young age. Can you take a deep breath, slow down for me, and tell me what's going on with you? Does it feel like you had the heart attack you had? Okay. Look at me. Take a deep breath, slow down. Okay. Because getting upset like this is only going to make it worse. All right. So what we got to do right now is we got to sit you up and get you on a stretcher so we can take the EKG of your heart, do all this other stuff. But we got to get you to calm down. Come on. Just do this. Come on. There we go. All right.
How many heart attacks did you say you've had? So with 4 heart attacks, you know that all of this is not doing nothing but causing muscle strain on your heart.
All right. Well, you're in good hands now.
Don't talk, just close your eyes, relax, breathe. EKG is not showing that you're having a heart attack. For right now, we're gonna err on the side that it's not, that it's just angina. Every time you have it twinge, you think that.
I understand. There's no reason to be scared, sweetheart. We did EKG. It is perfect. So it's not your heart.
I know.
You can actually make yourself have a heart attack from anxiety.
I know.
She knew in her head that she was having an anxiety attack. She knew everything that was going on. She just couldn't make herself calm down. In most cases, anxiety is not life-threatening. In her case, it is. So we want to stop this anxiety attack. We're going to give you a little medicine to calm you down, okay? We're going to help you out.
Push it back to make you relive the moment that you get scared. Even though the PTSD and the severe panic disorder, they try not to take their value except for when I feel it coming on. Notice
Guess
anything
what? The
yet?
medicine's working wonderfully. You're good now, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty quick. Oh, look at that pressure went back down, too. All right, where we going?
Let's go to Chile.
Let's do it.
3232, 711 Canal Street, crosses 100 Bourbon and 100 Royal. On a male assaulted with
one canal or a male that was assaulted. No further information.
What's up, man?
Hello.
You alright?
This appears to be a mime, a street performer.
What is you at? A hand? Yeah. Okay.
Who does things like that? I mean, he was not hurting anyone. Come this way,
Come on,
buddy.
let's go get you some tissues. He's with it, he knows what happened, but he's probably gonna need a CT scan to make sure there's nothing inside of his head that we can't see going on. We're gonna take care of it, bro.
I just want to bandage this so it stops bleeding, okay? I'm going to take this off just for a second.
Yeah, I work in the homeless program too.
We learned that he is very active with the police department. He's a volunteer. He volunteers to help the homeless. Where are you having tingle on it?
Right here.
Yeah, you got a big wound right there. Okay, but everything else looks okay. Can you tell me what happened?
You guys were like intoxicated. All I know is I was hit. Stitches?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was she the one with stitches?
Yes.
You going to Officer Holloway's funeral? Me too.
You have to go bandage. I'm not going to bandage. Probably
We're all upset, and we're all trying to process this loss in our own way. Even though Officer Holloway is gone, and he won't see what you're wearing, this guy's worried about stitches. Wearing stitches to a funeral. I don't know, just, it goes to show you how much it just impacts everyone.
Been doing the mime thing for 30 years, volunteers at a homeless shelter. Somebody gonna pop in the face.
And they didn't even try to rob him.
I know.
He has all of his money, all of his cards, his
They
ID, everything.
They just did it just because.
Just because.
It just makes you angry inside, you know? It's too much right now for the city of New Orleans.
Yep.
Too much.
Now we're going for a man that fell off of a motorcycle. We got a little bit of a drive. I'm looking it up real quick.
What you looking up?
Because on these calls, I like to make sure that we know where we're going and not driving around a couple of blocks.
Shit,
Like you like to do.
Like the Nightwatch, man. I used to run home in the Nightwatch back in the day. When you had your nice little comfortable, bed, cashmere throw, your Louis Vuitton pajamas. I was out here in these streets. Still there in the street?
Yeah. See him moving though.
Yeah, his arms up, so I guess that's cool.
That's good. Let us do 20 on something. Hey man, let me see your face. You have some abrasions and stuff on your lips and your face, okay?
He's
He's right here.
We had daiquiris. He was drinking and fell off.
I got time for this.
Okay, well look, we're gonna take you to the hospital, get your face checked out. All right.
What you mean you don't want to leave? You need to go to the hospital.
They don't need you. Hey!
Oh yeah, this ain't gonna go well.
No, it's not gonna go well.
This ain't gonna go well at all. If your head hurt, you need to go to the hospital, all right?
Accidents happen.
Get it off my knees. I don't put my knees up. Get it off my knees.
You gotta calm down.
Somebody up, guys.
We giving you a lot of leeway, right, bro? Because we don't never do that.
Get it off my I don't put my knees up. Get it off my knees.
You gotta calm down. So we got this call for a guy that apparently had been separated from his motorcycle.
Somebody up, guys.
But he's belligerent and resistant, so we definitely need to get him under control before we can take him anywhere.
Get it off my
Relax.
The dude just took a swing at me.
I ain't doing it no more.
Once the physical come in, our protocols, immediately we have to restrain this patient for his safety and ours.
I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm being honest off you.
I ain't fighting this all the way to the hospital.
I'm being honest off you right now. I'm not gonna respect it about.
Yeah, you are.
I'm just saying, get it off you right now.
I'm ready to go.
Let my hair go. Somebody up right now. Let my hair go.
I'm in route
to your facility with an approximately 25 to 30-year-old gentleman who fell off of a motorcycle. Looks like he smacked his face on the sidewalk. We'll be there in about 6 minutes.
About 10 minutes.
You just don't hurt yourself, man. Just stop.
I don't hurt myself. Let me go, man. I ain't no hospitalized no person.
You are now.
He got me, though. He shook me for a minute.
Took it like a champ, man.
I take one every now and then. I give a lot more than I take. Dude, it's like, come on, man. Your mom's out here, your sister out here. You
I was
putting
done
up like
with it,
that.
dude. When he started acting like that, that's why I got out, got a new collar, and got like, I was just done with it. The way he was talking to his mama,
Yeah, and you can tell she don't play that.
the way he was acting in the truck, that's how he's still acting right now.
Right.
So we get this call, and the call comes out as an auto. We don't really know what we had, whether it's going to be an automobile fire, a car accident. It could be any of the two. As we arrived on the scene, we could see that we had 2 cars involved in this accident. EMS was there already. They'd taken one of the drivers to the hospital. The other driver's walking around and doesn't seem to be hurt. But the first thing that I noticed, they had power lines there.
Got live wires hanging down.
There's a down power line that's laying on top of this car. We don't want anybody walking too close. Yeah, just don't go nowhere near that. That's live right there. Electricity is nothing you want to play with. Just this voltage there, you can't even imagine. See the fuse is still intact up there. These wires are still hot over here on the ground, and the ground's wet over there. Look, hey, get back. Y'all need to step away from that car right now. The electric can jump about 10 feet. You don't even have to touch the wire. If it jumps and it grounds you, it's gonna kill you. We got some cones, man. We can put some cones out. We really have to make sure that everybody is away from this. Hey, don't come underneath that. It's just a car, right, buddy? Them power lines are hot. I wouldn't even go near it. You want to go to the hospital? That's coming. Look, just don't go by the car. And that guy was no walking around to that. Yeah.
10/60, energy electric on the thing, 2149.
All the lines from up top on the ground right here. So at this point, the power company is on the scene. They have the power cut. The situation's under control. What happened, man?
I hit something, slid, so I stopped. I almost slid in the house.
He managed to get out this vehicle when they had live power lines on top of it. It's just really, truly amazing that he didn't get electrocuted. Listen, I know it's tough to stay inside of a vehicle after you just got in a bad accident like that, but whenever there's power lines involved, sometimes it's better to stay in the vehicle because the car is, is protected because of the rubber tires. Calls like this really put things into perspective, on how lucky some people can really be. Come on, boy, chop, chop.
Get the cone,
Time to go. Pick up the phone. All right. It's a terrible feeling to hit that 108. Because that officer's life is in danger, is in immediate danger. Either he could lose his life or someone else could lose their life. So officer needed assistance, life in danger. So obviously the shots was fired, weapon was produced, or somewhere the officer felt his life was in danger. 0 to 100 always, huh? Damn. It's never a good feeling to get a 108. And just to hear that, your emotions shoots all the way to the roof, especially after dealing with a fallen officer. Damn, bro. Oh, God forgive me. So officer needed assistance, life in danger. So obviously the shots was fired, weapon was produced, or somewhere the officer felt his life was in danger. Receiving that 108, especially after losing a fallen officer. Damn, you want to be there. You want to help this officer. You want to make sure he go home safe, just the same way you want to go home safe at night. They got Brian. What's it, 108? Yeah. Serving a warrant, shot at him. Oh. Narcotics officers were serving a warrant in the 6th District. Upon serving the warrant, shots were fired. The officers backed out and gathered the perimeter.
One at which house? The house, the door open right there.
All the officers that were serving the warrant, they were okay. No one was hit by gunfire.
Upon breaching the door, it took fire, returned fire. The male and the female came out. The male admits to shooting.
2 people did surrender, so at that point, they wanted assistance from SWAT to finish executing the warrant to make sure no one else was inside the residence.
All the intel we had on this house was they're not going down, they're going to shoot it out.
With drugs come guns, come violence. This is an incredibly dangerous situation.
Vic 1, Faison 2, Jahan 3, Allie 4, Reed at the door, Billy 5. I'm going high.
Going high, everybody going high.
Single file.
When we cleared the house, we were able to get 100%. No one else was inside the residence. No one else was hiding.
We don't get the front door!
Once we were done, we handed it off back to the narcotics team to finish their search warrant. All right, y'all good, huh? All right,
admit that.
I knew it was nobody in there because when he went in and he came back, but that was, I mean, we was able to go to that next room, then that next room.
Was there a gun on the floor when we went in? I saw a big machete. Yeah, that's all I saw. Nah, it was clear, bro. Wasn't nobody in there. Glad nobody got hurt. That's the most important thing. Can't take another shooting, bro. Another officer funeral.
God has chosen to call our brother Darrell to this life in himself. We commit his body to its final resting place.
Officer Holloway was a great guy. He was a great cop. He was a good friend. That's our family. So we're all a little grief-stricken. It's a loss all around.
Hey, you're looking at a guy that you just saw him live and well prior, and now he's, you know, he's laying in an open casket. You know, that just hit home. That can be any one of us.
It's sad to see our brother go out that way. Officer Holloway was a good man, and he's gonna always be remembered. He's gonna always be carried in my heart as well as the hearts of other officers.
Almighty God bless you, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. May he rest in peace.
Solemn salute. Man, my city stepped up for the funeral. You know, that was something I'm proud to be a New Orleanian, you know. They sent my man out, you know, they sent him out right.
Officer Holloway, he really wanted to serve the community. You know, you watch people like that work, you know, that's the kind of man that I want to be like. And I think that's the caliber person we lost on that day. One thing about this city is we're all one big family. It's part of the reason I'm here. Even though we have a lot of senseless violence, when it comes down to it, we have an overtone of a big family atmosphere, and when one person goes, we all feel it.
Officer Holloway's alleged killer is now in custody. The suspect is locked up in isolation, held without bail. He has pled not guilty. The DA intends